Hello, hello, hello. So this is the second time this week that I've gone live. I'm so proud of myself. So, I was really worried that trying to go live 3 to 4 times a week that I would run out of things to talk about. But yesterday, I knew what I wanted to talk about today. And I wanted to talk about nutrition versus fitness, workouts. Because a lot of people will say, I got the workouts down, but I just can't get my nutrition right, or I do great with my eating, but I hate to work out. So I want to talk to you guys about my experience and what I have found. So what I've experienced obviously is not what everybody has experienced, but I'm going to share my experience regarding nutrition and fitness. So if you've been following me for any amount of time, you'll know that I'm an emotional eater. I've been an emotional eater since I was about 13, so we're going on 25 years of emotional eating, since 40 is looming out in the future pretty quick here. As a teenager, I had a really bad relationship with food. I definitely was a binger. I was not at the point where I would purge, but I would binge, and then I wouldn't eat at all. So that is kind of, I don't even know the specific word for that, but that's what I would do. I would binge and then just not eat. Punish myself that way. Or make myself go to the gym and work out super hard because I binged. So I just always had a bad relationship with food. Fast food was just kind of irregular for us. We were a very busy family. Me and my brother, we had lots of activities. I was always busy with horses. So nutrition was just not the greatest. Plus, we didn't know as much about processed food and fast food as we do now. And we know a lot more now. And I know that all the yo-yo dieting I've done in my lifetime has really messed with my metabolism, which is what makes it difficult for me to lose weight now. So after I had my son, I waited about 3 years before I tried to lose any weight. He was 3 years old before I tried to lose any weight. And at that point I had about 75 pounds to lose. So I don't know how much I weighed before he was born. I don't know before I got pregnant. I don't know how much weight I gained with him. But when I weighed in at 235 pounds when I originally started my journey back in 2009. And it started with Zumba exercise classes, Weight Watchers, and P90X. That is really how my fitness journey started. My health journey started. Weight Watchers just seemed like something doable. Beachbody just did not have the nutrition programs that they have now. It didn't work for me. So I had to find something, and Weight Watchers was that answer for me. I'm sorry about the sun. The sun is coming right in my window. Better angle. So that is where I started with my health and fitness, is with P90X, Zumba exercise classes at the gym, and Weight Watchers. And it took me, I'm trying to do that, 2 years to lose those 75 pounds. So, not horrible, but I know a lot of people who've lost 75 pounds in a year pretty easy, but for me, it took me a little over 2 years to lose. I think it was like 2.5 years to lose 75 pounds. And then when I got pregnant with twins, I wasn't where I wanted. I lost all the weight. I lost the 75 pounds, but it let it slowly creep back up because my emotional eating was still a problem. And it's still a problem. I don't know if there will ever be a time when my emotional eating is not a problem. And that's just me. That's something that I have to deal with. And, doing that with therapy and with nutritional programs that really battle emotional eating. So if emotional eating is something that you are struggling with, I have something for you guys that will make it a little bit easier. I don't know if I'm never going to say that anything can cure emotional eating, because I know I still use food to self-soothe, use food as reward. But I'm trying to break off that by looking as foods as treats, not cheats, and not beating myself up because I want to have some ice cream. Or last night when I have tater tots, I didn't beat myself up about it. So that's what this is really about, guys. You can be really focused on your nutrition. Yeah, you'll lose weight, but if you don't eventually add in exercise, you are going to lose. You are going to lose any muscle tone that you ever had, and your extra, if you have a ton of weight to lose, you're never going to lose that extra skin. So eventually you probably need to add in exercise, even if it's just walking, because you need both. But the biggest thing that you need is nutrition. You need to dial in the nutrition, because your results, I hear this all the time, lots of people hear this all the time, is 80% nutrition, 20% fitness. So like when people say they're going to kill themselves in the gym because they ate something bad, that doesn't work, guys. You cannot outwork a bad diet. And I have no problem getting the workouts and none, but it's my eating that is a struggle for me. So I have found 2B Mindset. That is what has worked for me. Obviously, I've used tons of different programs. As I said, I had done Weight Watchers. I have done Whole30. I've done Paleo. I've done keto. Don't judge. I've done keto. I've tried it. Cutting calories, cutting carbs, intermittent fasting. These are all Portion Fix, Ultimate Portion Fix, Time Nutrition. These are all things that I've used in the past. And, there's always something that works for everybody. So, no, not everybody's the same. So what works for me might not work for you. But chances are, if your relationship with food is the problem, if you hate it when people try to restrict what you're eating or tell you what you can and can't eat, then 2B Mindset might be the right program for you, because it's all about dividing your plate into quarters and having certain amounts. So let's just use breakfast as an example, right? Your breakfast should be half protein and half fiber-filled carbs. That is just an example for breakfast. You add in vegetables in your omelet or your scrambled eggs or whatever, that's extra credit. So for me, I have my superfood shake every morning for breakfast, and along with, typically I have bell peppers. It's weird, yeah. I could put raised cauliflower in my shake, but I'm just not a huge fan. So I have bell peppers or carrots or something like that alongside my shake. So, it's just all about figuring out what portions of food will work right for you. But for me, the measuring and you have to eat off this food list and you have to do this and you have to do that just doesn't work for me. It makes me binge. I did do very, 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 very well using Time Nutrition with 80-Day Obsession. I stuck 100% to it because I was in a coach test group. I stuck 100% to it, but for me, it just wasn't sustainable. So what you have to do is find a way of eating, not necessarily diet, find a way of eating that's going to work for you and just stick with it. If you need to be told exactly what to eat, Ultimate Portion Fix will probably be something that's right for you. If you're more concerned with just losing the weight and you don't care what kind of food you're fueling yourself with, Weight Watchers is probably the way to go. You feel you need that face-to-face, in-person interaction like at a meeting, then that's right for you. What we do with 2B Mindset and Ultimate Portion Fix in our fitness programs is that we have private groups. We support each other, lift each other up. Obviously, I am a certified coach for both 2B Mindset and Ultimate Portion Fix, so I'm very knowledgeable in both programs. So if nutrition is something that you're struggling with, seriously, let's talk, because we need to get you guys on a plan. We need to find a plan that's going to work for you and that's going to be sustainable. So I would love to chat about goals with you, chat about things that you've done in the past and how they work for you, and try to kind of match you up with the right program. You interested in Morning Meltdown 100, you can get a digital version of either 2B Mindset or Ultimate Portion Fix for $50 if you buy a pack. If you buy a challenge pack or completion pack, you can add on the digital version of 2B Mindset or Ultimate Portion Fix for $50. Plus, I have $10 off promo codes. So hit me up. Let's talk. And I hope everybody has a fantastic Tuesday.